I am the wind, twisting and turning. All you gotta do is not open this bag. Oh, great God, you Hello, Razier. Glad you could make it. Welcome back to Super Lesbian Animal RPG. Oh, hello, fella-san. Glad you could make it. We are playing Super Lesbian Animal RPG today. Specifically, we are at the bottom of Mount Sappho, the presumably final dungeon. It's quite intense. I'm excited to see where this will go. This may be the final Super Lesbian Animal RPG stream. We will see. Very good music. Very funky. Just double checking to make sure it's audible. Nice. Well, I hope you enjoy. And there are VODs on the YouTube channel if you want to catch up or watch the earlier bits as well. But no pressure to watch them. Just know that they're there if you wanna. So, let's get this going. We need to find 2 keys, right? So, let's get exploring. Ah, this place is dark. No lights here. Monster. Ah, fun police officer. Okay. I've been liking it quite a bit, Fellison. It is very good. I've enjoyed it immensely. Hello, Robin. Yes, it is a very good video game. I need to destroy these horses. I have kind of been committing fun crimes. The things I have done with Allison is perhaps too fun. Not weak to fire, huh? Might be regular violence crimes. You got a point there, Robin. You do have a point there. Miner's helmet. I don't imagine I need that. I don't think anyone here wants to equip that. Ooh, fancy. 1,000 gold. Okay, we're back. The fun police did a funny thing, but it was lost because of the stream crashing. Oh, I can't use any of my skills because Melody has been struck with the no fun allowed button. Well, that's unfortunate. Thankfully, we have lovely Aura, question mark. Let's try multi-frost. Not that I... Oh, missed. Wow, rude. Okay. Strong against fire. Weak against ice. Good to know. We got a bestiary entry. Press the wrong button. Core Guardian Model 3S. The strongest model of the Core Guardian, these units have abandoned their alternate forms altogether in favor of maximizing the strength of their sword form. You know, that makes sense. That's kind of what I did with Allison. So I know that the audio glitching that way is on purpose, but sometimes it feels a little not on purpose, and it worries me. It's fine. It's very stylistic. Lava. I see. Ice pendant. Wonder what that does. Converts all ice damage the wearer takes into healing. Because it's blue. That's how gemstones work, right? Okay, that's pretty good. There's probably a use case for that. So... that's the only thing over here, other than the money in the miner's hat. Okay. Interesting. Nope, back over here we go. Floor 2. Perilous Polygon! Oh dear. Not weak to fire, but can burn. That's good to know. Rude. Don't shoot me with lightning. Perilous Polygon! Enhanced versions of the ominous polygon, filled with pure corrupted space. Yeah, that is in fact true. Ah, I can push it. Excellent. Minecart puzzle. And by puzzle, I mean interaction. Color wheel and fun police officer again. Oh, Jodi's getting her color palette changed. She is very green. Oh, what is... I wonder what the reference is for Jodi's color palette, because it feels like all of them probably are based on a reference. Maybe. Purely because, I mean, Claire's alternate palette from the color wheel is a Homestuck troll. Oh no! No fun allowed! Melody can't use her normal skills. I'm glad we got to have that on camera at least once, because that was very funny. Fun police officer. These beefed-up tape troopers hate fun in all its forms. Oh, it's Battle Cat. Yeah, it's Battle Cat from He-Man. Oh, you're right, Fellazin. That's excellent. Hate fun in all its forms. They enforce their rules by completely disabling the use of skills for a few turns. They can't disable your spellbooks, though, so use this to your advantage. A-cab with these guys especially. Thank you, Allison. Correct. I've got it. Huzzah! Key. Okay, we've gotten all of the creatures, I think, in this area, so we can try to avoid fights now. Destroyed. What's over here? Tier arrival. That's nice. Ah, enemy on a minecart. I should interact with them. Oh, Cosmic Spectre. That's delightful looking. I'm sorry I have to explode you to death. Magic only, huh? Well. There we go. Scrambled variants of the Misty Spectre enhanced with cosmic energy. These magical entities are immune to physical attacks, meaning you'll have to fire back with spells of your own. Dangerous. Oh. Let's try to avoid these fights. And into the lava area. Mega Ether. Ah, I see. Puzzle. Your robot die. It's a shame that none of you can see this because it's restricted from chat, but there's a bot called Preoccupied Marmont and Marmot, and it's a very good name, which is a shame because it's a criminal. I've killed them. But yes. Puzzle solved. Well, that's one way to make a bridge. Does it say bark? Oh, it does say bark. Ah, a wheel. And many enemies in our way. Oh, let's go. Ah, lava spirit. Lava doesn't like ice. Uh-oh. Oof. Oh, that is true, Velison. I feel like I never saw the bark specifically, but I did see some of the text and it being pretty funny. Don't dodge, that's rude. Oh, we got the bestiary entry for that as well. Stronger relative of the water sentry that has the ability to manipulate pure molten lava. They've likely been living in Mount Sappho since before the Arcane Era. This area looks like it should have a puzzle, given the steps, the platform-looking things. Ah, we have our second key. We don't have to go down here, but I want to, so let's see what's down here. Texture Witch! That's wonderful. Oh, goodness. Ah, frozen. Excellent. Ah, corruption beam. Rude. Oh dear. Right, that would cure the heal, would the burn, wouldn't it? Oh! Okay, understood. Corruption very danger. Corruption bad. These wintry witches have been recruited by Javis, trading their ice abilities for corruption-based magic. Noticed that. It's fine. That won't happen again. 3,000 gold. Nice. Ah, shortcut back. I see. Yes, perfect, Phillison. Unstoppable force versus extremely movable object. things are getting a little scrumbled. Very scrumbled. Or painted glittery. Oh, we're already at the end, huh? Hey, Javis! Well, well, well. Here to admire my masterpiece. I do hope you wiped your muddy little paws at the door first. I think you know why we're here, Javis. Unfortunately, I do. You know our challenge is open to the whole archipelago. Not just you. You could have, perhaps, sent some more interesting opponents for our forces to deal with. They're getting bored of you. You're not going to get rid of us that easy. Look, Javis, I know we haven't gotten off on the right foot, but hear us out. Yeah, we know you don't like us, and we're not your biggest fans either, but we're willing to set that aside for the sake of diplomacy. Hold on. I'm dropping frames because the internet is bad. Am I going to fall again? What the fuck are they doing to the internet? It's like this. A question for chat: with the frames dropping the way they are, do you see any weirdness when I progress the text box? Like, is it frozen or whatever? Because I don't know what it would look like on your end. Like, I'm gonna press the button. Tell me what it looks like. Out with it already. That was Javis, not me, but you know what I mean. You didn't see anything weird? That's good. Fine. Whatever. It's evened out, so it's fine. Okay, well... whatever. Let's continue. We'd like an audience with Verena. We think there's some common ground between us. We just want to talk things out. Nice try, but no. That wasn't the agreement. Your kind has had the chance to just talk with Verena 1,000 years ago. We know how that turned out. We don't, actually. That's the point. We want to hear the rest of the story from Verena. Play the fool all you like, but your little trick won't work on me. Especially not after you brutalized all 4 of my poor, sweet, innocent boys. Innocent? Silence, wretch! Look around you. You expect Verena to throw away all that work we put into this magnificent empire just because 4 mortals want to chat. You're afraid she'll actually listen to us, aren't you? Okay, I think that's enough out of you. I wonder if this is different if you don't fight the boys. Also, oh boy, he just kind of warped us away. Good riddance. Melody? Oh, that reminds me. I don't know if anything will come up, but I should put the content warning back up. Jody? Claire? Anyone? Hello? Crap. Crap, crap, crap. We don't have time for this. We need to get to Verena before her week is up. Oh god, if we're all split up, is Mel okay? I need to... No, stupid. If I'm fine, then Mel's probably fine too. It's that kind of thinking that got her mad at me in the first place. Huh? Oh, the bard! Man! I've been in my fair share of air ducts, but that one's definitely the most non-Euclidean. Huh? Told them to practice their landings. Yeah, you always say that. What are you two doing here? We told you we'd repay your debt after you saved us from freezing to death. A bard always keeps their word. We saw you guys heading up this big spooky mountain and figured you'd need backup. You have no idea just how right you are. Now, do I have to climb up there with you, or... Nah, just take this! Skeleton key! Nice. You go on ahead. We haven't found them yet, but we're gonna see if we can bust out any of your friends. Right on. Thanks for the save, you two. Reverie is in your debt. Okay, and we're just Allison at the moment. Gonna take a quick nap. We're in a rush. Not that much of a rush. So, is the scenery like this normal to adventurers like you guys? Well, it's pretty normal for this week at least. But I'm hoping this doesn't become a pattern. Okay, good, because the longer we spend in here, the less I think I understand about, reality in general. I'm regaining my strength so I can make the jump back into that vent in the ceiling we came through. That's a pretty big vertical leap. Could just use the door, you know. Maybe a pro like you can take the monsters out there head on, but there's a reason we've been sneaking around in the air ducts. It's not just because it's fun. It is fun, I'll give you that. Oh, and speaking of resting, that bed over there looks surprisingly comfy. Not a bad option if you need to recharge. Understood. Ah, solo time, huh? Well, Allison is prepared for this. Wait, did it just say it swapped melodies pattern? Hey, she's not here right now, you dummy! Why did that happen? Why did it keep on swapping melodies pattern? What? It is funny, Robin. I have to wonder if that happened because, in testing this scenario, a glitch happened where it kept on targeting melody, and they're like, no, we have to keep that in. Because it's very funny. Mega Potion! In case I need to heal. Yeah, Dark Horse. An actual threat. Kind of. What do you mean, dodge? It's a very speedy horse. Oh, good. Well, hey there, Paula. Long time no see. Not here for another rematch, are you? No, I've been benched. Your girlfriend really did a number on me. You mean when she literally saved your life? I'm not here to argue with you either, Galetta. I did my job. Now, as a reward, I've got front row seats to the big show at the summit where you get your comeuppance. Not gonna happen. We've got a plan. And you know, it's still not too late to reconsider which side you're on, Paula. When I'm this close to you cheaters losing your magic for good, as if. You also realize there's no way Travis actually has your best interest in mind, right? Siding with that nutjob doesn't make him think you're tougher or smarter than us. He just sees you as a bootlicker. As long as he helps me get what I want, he can think whatever he likes. Well, I don't. I. Me. Did I ask your opinion on my life choices, Galetta? You always make everything about yourself. But this is about more than just you. That's... No, you know what? You have a point. What the hell? You actually listening to me for once? Yeah, I think you've managed to be a big help completely on accident, Paula. Ah, that would make sense, Robin. And Phillison, who are both speculating on this. Paula, thank you. You're welcome. Now, excuse me, I've got a girlfriend to find. Cool. Good luck. I'll be there for the big fight, cheering for Renna to kick your ass. Now I'll be there not getting my ass kicked. I know that wasn't a good comeback, I just can't let you have the last word, okay? Bye! Very smart. Very smart, Allison. Ooh. Goldilocks. Elixir. What? Nothingness? What do you mean this? Oh, I'm gonna die. That didn't happen. Wow, I can't believe we're seeing these enemies for the first time. Hey, don't swap my palette. Rude. What do you mean dodge? That's not allowed! Heck yeah, Mega Potion. And they can, it turns out. Please stop dodging! It's very rude of you, game. I mean, it's not even a healer thing, it's the... It is me being bad at math. Because I knew they could kill me. I just thought I would be able to destroy them. Destroy one of them before they could. Just bad luck on my part. Now, is there a way to skip cutscenes? No. That's fine. Okay, nothing bad happened. What are you talking about? This is exactly where we were 5 seconds ago. For some reason I have the suspicion that I should heal in case I fight enemies that are uncharacteristically dodgy. Or don't die from getting hit for a lot of damage. That works. Now what is this nothingness and why is it attacking me? Wow, nothingness can take a hit. Good, I got a bestiary about it. Oh, right. I forgot to look at the Astral Being bestiary. For as long as spellcasters has been exploring the astral plane, they've known about the existence of the astral beings. Even so, very little is known about them beyond the fact that they're very dangerous. Understood. Okay, nothingness? Nothingness? You can't fight nothingness! It's by its very nature nothing! A lack of things! It doesn't exist! We did fight it, though. I would consider this an accomplishment. Excellent. I need to quaff another potion. Hey, Melody! Melody! Allison! Yay! Hey, what's this about? We were only split up for a few minutes. I know, Mel, how'd you get out of your cell on your own? I had a little help from this. The Astral Bell! What if you don't have the Astral Bell? The Astral Bell was optional. What happens here if you don't have the Astral Bell? Yep, I escaped to the astral plane, then I snuck back in here to bust everyone out. Mel, have I told you how cool you are lately? Probably, but it never hurts to say it more. We got more important things on our list though, like finding Claire and Jody. She was busted out by the bards, too. That makes sense, Fellison. Thank you. Right. Look, before we go, there's... I agree, Robin. I like when they acknowledge side quests like that. Okay, I know you said we should just drop it, but I don't want this hanging over my head while we're trying to save the world. I was thinking about our fight again, and I want to apologize. We already apologized, Allison. It's fine. I know, but I think I can finally put into words what went wrong. If you don't mind me getting some stuff off my chest, that is. Of course, Allison. I was worried that maybe this is self-centered. I was worried that you were pushing yourself too hard because of me. When you first thought about becoming a healer, it sounded like something you were doing for me, not for yourself. Like you knew that I wanted to be an adventurer, so you forced yourself to become one too, so that I could be happy. For a while, I thought that I was taking advantage of you. That I was rushing you into all this. Putting all this pressure on you by quitting my job. I didn't want you to think that you had to pretend to be someone else for me to love you. So I kept trying to reassure you that no, I'll love you no matter what. I don't care if you're a good paladin or not. But that didn't help. It just made it sound like I didn't believe in you at all. And I am so sorry for making you doubt yourself. Mel, I've been right there with you this whole time. You make an awesome paladin. There's no one I'd rather be doing this with. I don't want you to doubt how amazing you are for even a second. But I wasn't really worried about you. I was worried about me. I just couldn't get the thought out of my head that I'd screw up and that you'd pay for my mistake. I didn't come clean for so long because I thought that I had already given you so much to worry about. I had to be strong for you. And, well, we know where that got us. Thought I was taking your feelings into consideration, but I was really just making it all about me. If I just asked you how you really felt about all this instead of making assumptions, it probably would have saved us a lot of trouble. But I get it now. Get how passionate you are about all this. About helping people. I just let my own fears get the best of me. You suffered because of it. I'm sorry. I totally understand if you're still hurt by that. You don't have to forgive me. I just want you to understand how you really feel. Aw, big hugs. This is so happy. Also mood, honestly. Allison, you're gonna make me cry. Of course I forgive you. You know I can't stay mad at you. I guess that, at first, I was doing it all for your sake. But I'd say it's more like you put the idea of being a healer in my head. not sure I ever would have entertained the thought if it wasn't for you. I just never thought that highly of myself. But the more I thought about it, the more it just felt right. Even if I had my doubts, I thought I'd be okay with you there supporting me. You're not forcing me to be someone I'm not. You helped bring out something incredible I never knew I had in me. And I want to be right there by your side, bringing out the best in you too, even if we're both scared. That's why we make such a good pair. Oh, now you got me all misty, Mel. I think we just need to be more open like this. That goes for me too. I snapped at you back at the beach because I thought I was holding you back or that you pitied me, when you were really just trying to look out for me. I'm sorry for not being more honest with you. It only made things worse. Now on, no more assumptions, no more secrets. No more secrets. Thank you, Allison. Now come on, let's go find Claire and Jody so we can kick Javis's ass. Right! Lead the way, Mel! Huzzah! That was really sweet. That was lovely. This game is very nice. This game is beautiful. What is this diamond? Ah, I see. Cosmic Warrior! Also, this is Final Dungeon music. Holy shit, this rules. Powerful beings made of pure energy, the cosmic energy released when a scrambler breaks down reality, to be specific. These proud warriors are almost entirely resistant to magic, meaning that you have to fight them on their own terms, overcoming them with physical might. Yeah, it does have a kind of JoJo vibe, Brazier. You're not wrong. Ah. I see. Lunar Wand. Two moons would be more magical, but one will get the job done. Sure. Fun police officer. Rude. Stop! I already have one of those on me! What a rude guy. Hey, Jody. Man, I'm not glad to see you two. You okay, Jody? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Seems like this was more of a diversion on Travis's part than anything. Hey, something seems different with you. Seems like you've got some extra pep in your step. Guess we do. Ready to go find Claire? Let's go. Heck yeah, Jody. So many twists and turns. Ah, this is danger. Maybe I should not do this. Jody! Jody, why are you pre-battle catted? What has happened? Why are you default battle cat mode? I don't think that's meant to happen. I guess it did, Robin. Elixir. Nice. Wait, was there anything up there? Ah, key door. Well, now I know that's there. On it. Key. Ah, a nothingness has appeared. Yeah, get stunned, idiot. Now, that is a shortcut back. I should check what this key leads to. Ah, there's Claire! Oh, thank God. I thought I was going to die of boredom in here. Looks like the gang's all back together now! So, what's the plan? Same as before. We head for the summit and talk to Verena. I don't think Jarvis is going to let us do that without a fight, though. Then it's a good thing we came prepared for one. Good, because I've got a few dozen spells with that creep's name on them. I like how everybody had their own unique rejoin the party jingle. That was fun. Mega key! There was a key in your cell? But not the right kind for that door. Jarvis has a sick sense of humor. Okay. went down from this direction? Oh! I see. I see. Mega key. Reset walkways in this room. Picnic set. Okay, this is going to be tricky, it seems. Concerning. That's pretty funny, Razir. There we go. Nice and easy. Oh, they dropped an antidote. Wizard hats. We already got one, but nice to have. Oh, I like that this place is all glowy with rainbows now that we solved the puzzle. Hell yeah. Cubes. Need to put keys into these pedestals to unlock this door. What? Oh, this is the monster den. Okay. I don't want to be here. Be gone. So, let's go do this then. Hey, this looks like the basement dungeon. Very like the basement dungeon. Big Dust Bunny EX. Okay. Literally already fought you. Destroyed. So these are going to be dungeon areas, I'm thinking. That's cool. Key. So that's the basement dungeon. This will be the mountain? Oh, no, the desert area. Right. This. Ah! Kill this thing. I always like those, Razir. Like, this is one of my favorite sort of things. Melody, how did you miss it? Guess there wasn't much point in disabling the traps that we already stepped on. Key. And this will be... okay. Oh, we're just straight up refighting Gumball Goliath, huh? Okay. Fine by me. I think you were weak to electricity, right? Because you're a robot. No, not... in fact, resists electricity. Okay, not a difficult boss anymore. Key. We should have a picnic. Key inserted. Key in. Key in. Ah, I see you've finally made it. Get sidetracked along the way, enjoying the sights. Your whole planet is going to be look like this soon. You'd better get ready. Get used to this scenery. Where's Verena? She stepped outside. I'm afraid you'll be dealing with me in her stead. Okay, listen up, you waste of plastic. We're done with your games. We tried playing nice with you, but from the second you showed up, you've been nothing but bad news. You threatened our town, tried to turn Glyph into a mindless killing machine, and you made Beverly cry. You don't actually care about Verena's agenda, do you? You're just using her as an excuse to be a bully, just like Paula. Well, no more. We're here to see Verena. If you got a problem with that, then quit toying with us and put up a fight. Though I take it you'd like to do things the hard way, as they say. If you don't stand aside, then so be it. Very well, then. What?! Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Javis Show! I'll be your host tonight, Lord Javis. Why? Please welcome our very special guests tonight. Pink One, Ears, Claire, and Stripes. Hey, the boys are in the crowd. Also, Paula and Verena. Verena is in the crowd. We have names, you know? No, you don't. This is ridiculous. You're ridiculous! Have you looked in the mirror lately, you overgrown stuffed animals? Hey, that was unprofessional. Can we get a producer in here to tell this guy off? I'll allow it, actually. Verena! Verena, we've been looking for you. Do you think you could have a moment to... Yeah, that is true, Robin. That makes sense. This makes sense. This is, like you said, this is a very you character. Let Javis have his fun. Thank you, my queen. Your patience and generosity are unrivaled. Now then, on tonight's show, we're going to be playing a little game. You could perhaps call it some kind of show game. We have two pairs of romantic partners. No, you don't. You have one pair of romantic partners. They will be required to answer questions about... objection. What now? Jody and I aren't dating? Jody? Stripes. Wait, you're not? Yeah, no. I mean, we go way back. We're like best friends and roommates. We're not dating. I tried to tell him. No interjections from the audience, please. That must be so difficult for you, Claire. Being a captive audience for these two and their public displays of affection while you're pathetically alone. Actually, I just started seeing someone recently. Imagine what would have happened if we didn't do that side quest. That would be tragic. Her name's Beverly, and... Yes, that's very nice, Claire. Apologies for the technical difficulties, folks. It appears we'll be playing with just one team. However, these two are the ones you should be most interested in, anyway, as they're the Cretans using the magic stolen directly from our queen. What exactly is the point of all this? You horrible little creatures prattle on about how you're motivated by things like love and empathy, but those are just filthy lies. Whether you're lying to us as part of some ruse or lying to yourselves, I haven't decided yet. But either way, you disgust me. Yeah, I do appreciate that, Razir. You're right. Paula trying to correct them is like... Paula's not 100% a dick. She's fine. So today we're gonna put those claims to the test. When you lose this little game, well, you're in a room filled with so-called monsters who hate you. You understand, I'm sure. And as a bonus, your public humiliation here will make for an excellent morale boost for the troops before we reclaim your magic and conquer Reverie. Yes! Crush their spirits like they crushed mine, father! Now then, enough stalling! Question 1! This is for the pink one. Ears has a poster for a certain musical group on the wall in her depressingly tiny domicile. What is its name? Unholy Unholiness, Undead Sphere, or Ash... Melody is the most pink one. I don't think this is ever said. I don't think it was specified what the name of the group was. I'm gonna go with Undead Sphere. Correct. Wow, impressed that you're able to read Rancor Band logos, Mel. Guess I've picked up a thing or two from you. Cease this flirting at once before I'm forced to deduct your points. How are we keeping track of points? I don't see a scoreboard. I'm keeping score mentally. That doesn't seem optimal. Oh, don't worry. I'm much smarter than you. Get her ass, father! Teenagers, am I right? Only 15 days old and already so full of colorful language. Okay, so... Option 3 has a line like, "I'm impressed you pronounced that." That's really funny, Fellison. Also, I see, now we know, how long the game has gone on for. 15 days. I thought you said no interjection from the audience. My boys have special VIP tickets that grant them outburst privileges. Question 2. Dun dun. This one is for ears. What is Pink One's natural hair color? I mean, see, the funny thing about this is that I don't know. I don't think the game has mentioned this at all. That is pretty funny, Robin. So, like, see, the thing is, I don't know, and I don't think the game brought it up, but Allison would know. So I feel weird about having to answer for her. I think it's a trick question, though, and that... Like, I think it's a trick question. Trick question! That is her natural hair color. Incorrect! Oh, that must really sting, huh, Pink One? Your own romantic partner can't remember such a basic detail about you. I guess Mel's just been dyeing her hair like that for so long that I forgot. That's true. It has been a while since it was pure white. Can't blame her for being a fan of hair dye. That stuff's delicious. Clinton, no. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I do not believe that you're supposed to drink it, brother. Oh, yeah, there is, Fellison. That is true. I forgot that. Also, how the fuck am I supposed to be able to tell what color her natural hair color is when her natural hair color is white and her fur is pink? This is a question I could not possibly guess. Allison would know it, though. I guess I'm just kind of a rebel like that. Admirable. Moving on. The next question will be for Pink One. I bet being in front of an audience must really be getting under your skin as a shy little introvert. Isn't that right, Pink One? Not really. Question 3. Dun dun. Pink One, what is Ear's social security number? Sorry, but nah is not an acceptable answer. I'm afraid that's incorrect. That is true, Razir. But the way that goes is that a regular human being bleaches their hair, so it becomes more of a blonde white, so that it is easier to dye. White would be a good one to assume, though, Skies. Also, hello, glad you could make it. I'll be perfectly honest, I just sort of thought her hair color was naturally rainbow, because it makes sense with her fur color. But I'm a weirdo like that. Lame, I wanted to know. Well, what have you even done with that? What kind of a girlfriend can't even remember your social security number? Am I right, ears? Also, hello, Samantha. We are doing the Javis show, where we are doing Love Connection, but only one romantic couple is on stage. Come on, man, really? Okay, what are you miscreants up to? Did you receive insider information before the show? Are you doppelgangers of some sort? What are you talking about? You two have been fighting with each other. Why aren't you fighting? Oh my god, is that what this is about? We worked it all out, dude. We're doing great. Better than ever, I'd say. Sorry if that ruins your show. No, Verena's sad. This is actually bad, I think. No! I don't have to take this from a bunch of fake warriors in cheap Halloween costumes. What's a Halloween costume? Oh, come on! This is all wrong! That's it, show's over! Everyone back to your posts. Disappointing. Most disappointing. Farewell, Harrys. Fine. No more games. I was trying to go easy on you, you know. I have been this whole time because Verena wants you alive. Were it not for her orders, your precious little town would have been a smoking crater before we even had a chance to meet. But if you're all so eager to throw away your lives, then so be it. And yeah, Javis comes from a place that has Halloween, and they don't. Perhaps the problem is you've forgotten who you're dealing with. Let me remind you, I am Lord Javis, court mage of the Verena Empire. And for the good of the Queen, I will annihilate you. Okay, it's time to fight Javis. Very good music. Are you gonna be weak to fire? I'm gonna try fire first. Not weak to fire, but can be burned, so that's nice. Oh! Big beam! That's a good question, Samantha. I think they might be gloves that he is putting, like, cassette loops into? Let's try lightning next. Lightning and ice with Claire. Oh, he's stunned! Get stunned, idiot! Not... okay, weak to ice, though. You didn't think that was all I had in store for you, did you? Think again. How about we mix things up? I skipped forward. So, he summoned a Jodi, and then immediately turned her into an Allison, because I think I may have done too much damage to him. Glitch Allison. I may have done too much damage, yeah. Balome behavior. Yeah, this is kind of like Balome. Wow, you used my weakest move. Good job. Let's blast beat. Ah, corruption. Very rude. Yes, I agree, those last two were rather underwhelming. Let's bring out your dear leader! That's just... okay, there we go. Also, interesting calling Claire the leader. Thank you for using Corruption Beam on the person who can't be corrupted. Very appreciated. Ah, get stunned, evil Claire. You know, that does make sense, Samantha. This fight's over. Beam! I feel kind of sorry about that. I feel like I may have missed something a little bit. But also that was very funny. No, I won't allow this. This was a fluke. I can't let Verena down now. First you hurt my precious sons, and now this! Everything was going according to plan! It was all perfect! Why did you insufferable beasts have to go and ruin it? Yeah, he didn't even make an evil melody. Probably would have helped if he healed. Time to tap out, Javis. You're done. You're in no shape to keep fighting. Don't you dare speak to me with that tone, you! Need I remind you who's in charge here? Glitch melody is possible. Thank you, Robin. That is fascinating. Oh, I know who's in charge. I got my orders straight from her. Hey, losers. She's ready to see you at the summit. Please, ask her if I can have another chance to redeem myself. I know that if I... Quit embarrassing yourself, man. You knew the deal. We're just the opening acts. Now it's time for the headliner. Fine, I'll be making a tactical retreat at Verena's request. But don't think this is over you. Huzzah! Oh, I can't rest on the chair. That's very interesting, fellas. Which, I mean, makes sense. He does seem like he would be a very dangerous boss, because if he hits, you know, not Melody with the corruption, you're gonna have a bad time. Well, this is it. Point of no return. Once we meet Verena up there, there's no turning back. Whatever happens, happens. We better be ready for anything. We are, in fact, ready for anything. We're at max level. We've done every quest. We have, I think, the best possible setup we could have. Let's proceed. So, it's you. I was hoping it would be you. Wrong button. The most direct inheritors of my magic reverie has seen in 1,000 years. I must admit, you puzzled me back at Javis's little show. I was expecting something different. But I suppose that doesn't matter now. Verena, listen, we're not here to fight you. We just want to talk. Please, you're going to bore me to tears. We've learned some things about your history on Reverie. We know it wasn't always like this. It doesn't have to be this way. Oh, really? How exactly did you learn about my past? We're not at liberty to say. But we know there was an incident before you left. That's what led to all of this, isn't it? An incident? Oh, that's rich, and you still think I left your world by choice. You want to know the truth. You want to know what really happened? I'm not one of your gods. Perhaps you've figured out as much by now. I never even wanted that accursed title. And when your actual gods caught wind of the new girl who was teaching the mortals magic, well, they were having none of that. Magic was supposed to be their domain. The very power imbalance that entitled them to rule all of you in their eyes. But taking away the knowledge of magic I had given the mortals would be a tall order, even for them. It was spreading exponentially. And while they knew I wasn't part of their pantheon, people loved this new goddess of magic. She was a great PR move. They liked being given credit for what I had done. They just didn't like having me around. So one night, they decided to burn my little magic school to the ground and quietly banish me from Reverie. The world would never know. In a single night, it was all gone. A decade of my life up in smoke, and I was left to die alone in the void. I had given up this world. I had given this world everything. My time, my magic, my love. But you only knew how to take. And now, I'm finally taking it all back. Verena, we had no idea. Spare me, I don't need you to feign sympathy. I need your magic. With your magic, I'm going to fix your cruel, broken world, starting with my revenge against your gods. But we had a deal. You get a chance to impress me. Now come on, enough talk. Have at you. Let's dance. Fine, if it's a fight you want, then it's a fight you'll get. Yup, basically, Razir. I kind of feel like if it weren't for the fact that we would all get erased in the process, I feel like we'd be okay with siding with Verena. Because, like, all we know about the gods is that the sun god has a merch store. I feel like we'd probably be fine if we kicked them out. Okay. And yes, that is true, Samantha. My goodness. Okay, let's see what Verena's capable of. 3 of Pentacles. Hey, that's a lot. I cast just fucking annihilate Claire. Okay. Oh, she has magic missile too. But why didn't that hit Claire? Stunned, but she did her move already, so she can't. Come on, don't hold back. Girl, I am trying. Ah, stunned! I used the wrong move, didn't I? Meant to heal all wounds. I'm so disappointed that she did not also do the fading out of sight animation when she used Blink. This is the perfect time to heal status ailments on Claire. Shielded. Magic burst! Ouch. Rude. Wait, no, I know what to do here. Everybody do a kiss. For moral support! pentacles again. Not frozen this time. Incredible! I haven't felt this alive in centuries. You're the most fun opponents I've faced in a long time. Guess I can quit going easy on you. Ah, shit! Everyone's magic power is boosted. Even ours. Hmm. Four of Swords! Ah, no, swords again. Magic has gone back to normal. Righteous blow! Yeah, defeated! Nice one, Jody! Oh, hey, treasure. You put up a good fight. It's been too long since I've had this much fun. I admire your tenacity. Right back at ya! Here, let me patch you up. Thank you for the healing, Verena. Many of your techniques are unorthodox on their own, but together, that was something special. You really do look out for each other, don't you? I didn't expect that from you. It's not about any one of us stealing the show. So, I mean, here's the thing. My strategy did kind of focus on Allison doing 1,000,000 damage, but everybody did pull their weight in that fight, I think. So I do feel very much like we couldn't have done that without everybody. Yeah, that would make sense, Robin. It's a team effort. Damn, that's a good one, Samantha. You're right. The star of the curling team isn't the stone. I do like the mental image of everybody just hoisting Allison up and throwing her at Verena like a bowling ball, though. Like, that's a wonderful mental image. If we don't look out for each other, who will? Very true. Some fighters never accept that, you know? My queen, are you okay? That didn't sound like the quick trouncing we expected. Oh, we're fine, Travis. We had our fight, now we're just chatting. You know, after all that, I think I get you. But I want to hear it from you. Why are you fighting so hard to keep your magic? Don't you understand how much of a burden that power is? The danger involved? It's not that at all. Magic is... Look, this might be weird since we hardly know each other, but I need to explain something to you, Verena. What could you possibly have to say that? Please, I'm curious what she has to say. The thing is, for most of my life I've been told I'll never amount to anything. That the path I wanted to take was wrong. The one thing I've ever excelled at, that made me feel like I was doing something right, is magic. Magic is the ability to rewrite your own destiny, to become something greater than yourself. You were always kind of my hero, actually, because you taught us that. And I want to use that power to better myself and improve everyone's lives. To fight for the people I love. Verena, it seems like you get that too. What you said back in Greenridge about the state of the world, that stuck with me. And now these revelations about the gods. We can't fix the whole world on our own, and it sounds like things are even more complicated than we knew. Wouldn't even know where to start, to be honest. But together, maybe we can fight for a better reverie. Oh, come on! What are you doing, Verena? Why are you letting these jerks talk to you like this? You could atomize them just by blinking. Is that what you think this is all about, Paula? Isn't it? I really have been a fool, haven't I? You know what? I'm just not feeling it anymore. Not feeling what, my queen? All of this. This isn't right. I was so hurt by what their gods did to me. I wanted to do something about it, to avenge those I have lost. That cruelty was how I remembered this world. But these four, they reminded me that what I loved about Reverie in the first place. They're good people, Jarvis. I like them. I still have reasons to be bitter, but this plan isn't right. This is what Zinnia would have wanted. Verena, can I ask you a question? Shoot! What exactly happened between you and Zinnia? After talking to both of you, I still feel like there's a piece of the puzzle missing. Excuse me? No, sorry. It's probably too personal. I shouldn't... No. What did you just say about Zinnia? You said you spoke with her. God, was Zinnia the person who burned down the school on the orders from the gods, and Zinnia just kind of like ghosted her for a 1,000 years, let her think she was dead? Zinnia, what the fuck? You're a grandma, why have you done this? Yes, we did. That's impossible. Zinnia was killed 1,000 years ago when the gods raised my magic school. Jarvis, our scouts confirmed this when we arrived here on Reverie, right? There was no trace of Zinnia. Jarvis, answer me. I may have left a few details out of that report. What? It was for a good reason, my queen. You were just so passionate about our cause when we came up with this revenge plan. You've been in such a funk for hundreds of years. But conquering Reverie gave you a purpose. I've never seen you so enthusiastic. I merely thought that your subjective feelings for the reptile would hinder your decision-making. So you lied to me? All of this was built on a lie. Exactly! Look how much we've built on that lie! That's not a good thing, Jarvis! I was going to tell you eventually, my queen, I swear. We were going to tell you. Paula personally met your Zinnia and kept it from you. How insubordinate of her! Yeah, I was going to bring it up, but Jarvis told me not to. Paula! God, what the hell have I been doing? Okay, enough of this fuss. No more taking over the world. What? You heard it, dude. I don't want to hear another peep out of you. I've been trying to build Verena the empire she deserves for centuries. We're operating on a scale you little mortal brains could never dream of comprehending. Countless attempts in countless universes. My queen, please reconsider this. After so many years, we're so close. What about that whole plan to take everyone's magic, to restore the natural order? Ball it, nobody cares. Quiet. You really talked to Zinnia? How's she doing? She seems well. We had a few nice chats over tea. Yeah, Zinnia's delightful. It's not hard to see why you get along so well. I'm genuinely curious if this is legitimately the ending or not. Like, is there going to be a sudden swerve at some point and we're going to have a bigger boss to fight? Or if that's legitimately it. No spoilers. I'm wrapped with interest. Because if Zinnia had just, like, popped out of her cave to say hi, this entire thing would be over. And that's fascinating to me. It could be, Samantha. It could be. I forgot to read the bestiary entry for Javis, I realize. It's not hard to see why you get along so well. She does miss you, though, but she told us not to mention it because she thought you blamed her for everything that happened. Guess that's not how you really feel, though. No, of course not. God, I feel so bad for even letting her think that. Okay, look, Javis, Paula, we're standing down. They won. Let them keep the magic. I don't care about any of this Empire nonsense. I just want to see my wife. I just want to see... I miss my wife, Tails! I miss my wife so much! I've never actually seen that. I just know that line. Let's regroup back in the pocket dimension for a moment, so I can gather my thoughts before cleaning up this mess. Come along, you two. Did we just win? Can't say I was prepared for this scenario. You know, Claire, that little speech a minute ago was truly inspirational. The one about magic letting you choose your own path. Thanks? I think you've taught me something today. I'm going to choose a different path of my own. This whole time, I've just been thinking about what Verena wants. I don't think that's... But what about what Javis wants, And what I want right now, more than anything, is to wipe this miserable planet from existence. Give it a rest. Give it a rest, Javis. We've already beaten you once, we can do it again. But Claire said it herself. Magic lets you choose your own destiny. And do you realize how much magic is contained within these scramblers? Hey, be careful with that, man. Verena would never allow this. But Verena's not here now, is she? Wait. Ah, Javis, I was waiting for your backstab. Oh dear. This is not good. I hope there's a save point or a checkpoint. There is. You are past the point of no return. You will not be unable to complete any unfinished business if your current save file is overridden. Continue. Journey's End, huh? The self-proclaimed court mage of the Verena Empire. Javis is the mastermind behind most of what went down this week, having manipulated Claire into summoning his forces to Reverie. Did he? His true nature and origins are unknown, but for one reason or another he takes the form of bipedal VHS tape. While not as powerful as Verena, Javis is easily the craftiest foe you've faced, using the power of the Scrambler to his advantage. Top of his powerful beam attacks, corruption, and even the ability to turn the party against each other, he's also able to conjure glitch clones of the party to aid him in combat. Oh, I didn't notice that the menu was having a problem. I did not notice that. Oh, that's... Okay, we've shared a lot with Mona through... Claire's secret notes. Okay, we've shared a lot with Mona through this bestiary, but knowing the truth about Verena and the gods is probably a bridge too far. This is for our eyes only. Sorry, Mona. Verena is a witch from an unknown world, with the power to travel between universes. Over 1,000 years ago, she came to Reverie and met Zinnia, who eventually convinced her to teach the mortals of Reverie how to use magic. When mortals began referring to her as the goddess of magic, the gods became angry, destroying Verena and Zinnia's magic school, and banishing her from Reverie. Her teachings remained, however, as did the misremembered legend of Fortuna. In the present day, I found Verena's old spell book from her time on Reverie. Using some of her spells, caught her attention, which set in motion Javis and Verena's plan to undo her banishment, defeat Reverie's gods, and avenge Zinnia. In battle, Verena's magic was a sight to behold. She has several powerful multi-element attacks, the ability to blink to avoid damage, and a mana boost that affects the entire battlefield. But even with all that, I have a feeling she was still going easy on us. That is interesting, Fellison. Also, yeah, hold on. Okay, this part of the menu is not having a time. But this area was interesting. Well, it's good to have these. Give me just a moment. I need to refill my water a bit. I will be right back. I have returned. Yeah, Verena giving us a heal, definitely. I mean, thematically, it makes sense Verena to heal us, because she just wanted to, like, spar a little bit. See if we could impress her, and we did. But okay. Let's go see how Javis is doing. Proceed? Yeah. Oh, we're back at the start of the game, I think. He has to be here. Correct! Ooh. That's intimidating. Oh dear! I feel incredible! The raw power! I should have done this years ago! Hey, come on, we don't have to. Oh, but we do! You've ruined my life! So now I think I'll end yours! Think fast! Oh, nice one, Jody! Biblically accurate cassette tape. Correct, Skies and Brazier. Ha! Struggle all you want! After this, your little town is next! Can't hold it. I'm gonna call Faith. Jody, is everything... What is that? Shield now, talk later! This isn't going to hold forever. Hey, scorching gusts together. That's fun. Did he even feel that? How are we supposed to beat something this powerful? Wait, Claire, I have an idea. Do you still have Verena's old spellbook? What? Oh, no way, absolutely not. You saw what happened to Paula. Powering you and Allison up a second time could kill you. If we don't do anything right now, then Javis will kill us. Allison, are you in? I've got your back 100%, Melody. Fine. Here goes nothing. So here's a fun thing. Not only will this power Melody and Allison up, this will also make Verena go like, wait, hold on a second, what the fuck is happening? And then she will come and see what's happening and then get real mad, presumably. Allison, if this is it, I'm still glad I did all this with you. I love you, Allison. Love you too, Melody. Ah, hello, Harmony. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting you to come back at any point during this. Melody, Melody, Melody. So eager to die, are we? You should have known this plan of yours wouldn't... No. No more of this. You want to hurt me so bad, then let's see if you can put up a fight. Damn, Melody! You really think you can get rid of me that easily? You know what? You're right. What? I spent a long time trying to figure out who I wanted to be, to find the perfect answer that would solve all my issues. Allison's girlfriend, an adventurer, a paladin. None of those answers magically fixed me. It's not going to be that easy. It takes time and work and a lot of help. But I don't need to get rid of you all at once. Right now, I just need you to shut up for 5 minutes. And in this moment, there's no doubt in my mind. I know exactly what I want to be. I want to be a hero. Fuck yeah! Yeah! Super Paladin! Let's go! Hell yeah! You always had a bad memory, Javis, so here's a reminder. My name is Melody Amaranth, Resolute Paladin of the Novas. And if you think you can lay a finger on Reverie, you're gonna have to go through us first. This is it! Novas, let's go! God King Javis appears! Hey, Faith is in the party! I wasn't expecting that! Presumably she would not be here if we didn't do that side quest. Maybe. Super Saiyan lesbians. Yes, exactly, you two. So, Paladin's Aid! Ah, finally she gets an AoE heal. Finally. Paladin's Cure. Mana Drain. Cleansing Light. A light-based attack charged with pure paladin power. Also clears away corruption on the enemy. Why would we want that? Fight On! Fully heals the party's HP MP, everyone's statuses, and revives any fallen party members. Okay. Resolute Seal and Resolute Crash. Just the normals. That's so good, Samantha! Yoink. Right Burst! Explosive right-handed punch that targets the right side of an enemy. Left Burst. Hell Kick! Heaven Kick! Neat. I like how she still just has Thief move. Don't mind me, girls. I'm going to kiss my girlfriend and hope I don't die. Ah, no, beams! Beam circus! Ah, he's charging. I see. That is a good question, Razir. Yeah, basically, Samantha, yeah. Corruption wave! Rude! Faith attack does exactly 1 damage. Ah, I see. He's putting an eye in places to do attacks, and you want to have Allison kicking it. Understood. Right, burst! Glitch barrier! I see. That's why we would want to cleanse the light from good old God King Javis. That is very cool, Robin. Thank you for letting me know, because I did not know that about this. Corruption wave! Rude. The beam circus. Oh no, Claire fall down. Good job, Faith, you crit. I will say, I do feel, due to the star appearing in various spots so Allison can do her combo on it, the amount of damage it is outputting does make me feel like this is not a fight you can lose, but that's okay. I think that's really cool. Fight on! Kaboom! Punch! Goodbye, Javis. Phase 2? Phase 2? Oh, we get to see field sprites of them in their super modes. That's fun. Yeah, that's true, Robin. The important part about this fight is that it's awesome and rad and Javis dies. We did it. We did it. Whoa, Mel, you don't look too... Don't worry about me. The important thing is that everyone is safe. Mel. Epilogue. Huh? Where am I? Mel? Allison! All I remember after the fight is everything going dark. It's all a blur to me, too. Did we die? Is this the afterlife? It's my house, actually. Verena? Your house is in the afterlife? No? What? No. You're not dead. You're in another dimension. That doesn't help. Your friends filled me in on your power boost when I came back to Reverie. I suppose I missed a pretty big tussle. The adrenaline kept you going long enough to beat Javis, but when that faded, your body started rapidly feeling the effects of mana poisoning. Also, yeah, her crown is gone. That's good. Thank you for noticing that, Robin, because I don't think I would have. So, long story short, I removed the excess mana and healed you. You should be back to normal now, though you might want to take it easy for a while. Wow, thank you, Verena. You saved our lives. Please, it was the least I could do after all the trouble I caused you. So here's a thought. Verena's got the black eyes of somebody who is mana poisoned, but is just like the natural state for her, which says a lot, actually. How long have we been out? Only about 15 minutes. Your friends have Javis restrained back on Reverie. We can head back when you feel up to it. Oh, and sorry about him, by the way. I probably should have known he would pitch a fit. I must say, though, I'm pretty impressed. Using my own spell to beat him, huh? Very clever. Thanks? I mean, the irony there. Oh, that's just great. Sorry if that sounded a little evil. Old habits. Only a little. Anyway, make yourselves at home. I'll meet you outside. Time to explore her house. They have dressers in this dimension. Fascinating. Whoa, that photo's sick. Is that a world Verena's been to? It looks nothing like ours. Hey, this looks like a treasure chest from Reverie. Probably shouldn't be digging through Verena's things, though. We have similar plants back home, although they aren't pink in our universe. But here's a thought. God King Javis. With the magical power contained within the final scrambler, Javis was able to transform himself into an idealized form as a rage-fueled last-ditch effort to destroy Reverie. The power on display here is overwhelming, with Javis now being able to directly spread corruption on a scale never before seen. The Melody's enhanced purification and Allison's powered-up attacks were enough to stem the tide. I didn't even notice that, Robin. This stuff looks awfully... Wait, is this our gear? Oh, look, there it is! The missing stuff from my basement! Never thought I'd see it again! Hold on. Oh my god. It's all clicking. This is the place where Claire's hammer space spell goes. The one she got from Verena's old spellbook. Claire's been storing all her stuff here the whole time. This is how Javis and Verena's attention... This is how we got Javis and Verena's attention in the first place, isn't it? And Claire's spells being tampered with. It all makes sense now. I don't remember anything about her spells being tampered with, but that's funny. It wasn't stealing the magic. It wasn't summoning the demons to demon dust bunnies. It was just, I needed a pocket. And it accidentally opened up into Verena's closet. Yes, she hard-coded the pointer. Correct, Samantha. I don't even recognize most of the languages these books are in. If Verena can travel between worlds, then who knows how many different worlds these come from. Man, Claire would kill to see these. If we're cool now, then Verena's got to invite her over sometime. Ooh, piano! I wonder if Verena plays. Oh, we can't check the final sofa in the game! Come on! I want to find a ludicrous amount of money in the couch. Epilogue. In the very cool dimension of space. Ah, there you are. Glad to see you back on your feet. Care to have something to drink? 20 osmium coins. You need to stay hydrated when recovering from mana poison. I've got tea, though I could also conjure whatever you want. Tea is fine, thank you. It occurs to me that you probably still have a lot of questions given everything that's happened. I haven't had the chance to explain myself. Anything else on your mind before we head back to Reverie? Where are we? So where exactly are we? You're in what could be called a pocket dimension. Think of it as a tiny, tiny universe. This particular one floats about in the space between our universes. I'm not sure that definition helps. Well, the important part is, this is where I live. It's a place I found in my travels throughout the multiverse before I came to Reverie. It was initially just a place I used to store my junk with a hammer space storage spell, but after I was banished, I relocated here. But still, we're in another universe. Wow. Are we the first people from Reverie who can say that? Maybe. I wouldn't know. You're the first person from Reverie to visit this one specifically, though. How's it feel? Well, it's another event from this week that I'm going to be processing for the rest of my life. This is one of the positive ones, though. I'm envious of your ability to still feel wonder about these things. Suppose I really do have a thing or two to learn from you. The multiverse, huh? Are there, like, different versions of us out there? Perhaps, but there are infinite universes out there, each filled with countless worlds. And I've yet to meet the same person in 2 different universes because of it. Anything else on your mind? Tell us about your VCR man. So, how did you and Javis end up teaming up, anyway? You seem pretty cool, and he, blows. When I was banished from Reverie all those years ago, I was transported by your gods to a sort of dead realm between realms. A purgatory, I guess. Javis was another lost soul banished there from a different world. He never told me how he ended up there, but you know how he is. I was capable of warping out of that dead realm, and Javis begged me to take him with me. I didn't know what to make of him, but I also didn't want to be alone, so I let him tag along. You just trusted him like that? Not so much at first, but I knew if he tried anything, I could just warp him back to Purgatory. I mean, the thought of spending centuries with him just sounds like a nightmare. Well, I do sleep a lot, and I did travel a lot without him while he was off trying to build me an empire. You end up seeing a lot of amazing things when you can travel anywhere in the multiverse. You may find this hard to believe, but I haven't exactly spent much time around mortals in the last 1,000 years. I've been into so many worlds and encountered so many sentient species, but your lives are so short and fragile in the grand scheme of things. Eventually I just decided it would be easier to stop caring. That's what Jarvis believed, and he wasn't haunted by his past like I was. He had the right idea, I thought. There was something comforting in this silly fantasy of me being a beautiful, terrifying, all-powerful queen who was above it all. But the reason I wanted revenge was because I did still care about the people I met on Reverie. No, you're correct, Brazier. Fucking... We finally found where we sentenced the king shithead idiot, Alex. And you four reminded me that good people like you do still exist. But I totally understand if you all had a hard time trusting me after all this. We don't have to be friends. It's not like anyone died or anything. There's an old wizard in Allison's neighborhood who tried to take over the world like 5 times before, and we still let him hang around. Oh, you mean Mr. Leon? He's great. I think he's genuinely trying to teach his 8-year-old granddaughter how to be a supervillain. Love that for them. Love that for them. Yes, you crack open the VHS, it's just a triangle wedged inside. I mean, what is a star, but not a lot of triangles put together? And also, the specific Verena symbol was a star with a chevron specifically, like, carved out of it. And that's close to a triangle. You know, I'm starting to think that your town was already insane before Jarvis and I even showed up. Yeah! Anything else on your mind? Tell us about Zinnia. It's fine if you don't want to, but can you tell us more about you and Zinnia? She was... Well, she was my first love. I think you understand what that's like. Granted, there have been others since then. Yes, shapes. Yes, Robin, shapes. Shape 3D. Triangle 3D. I mean, because he's retired, Razier. He stopped being evil. It's fine. He's too old to do evil anymore. And I suspect the same is true for her. But what we had was special. I met her at a very low point in my life. She was the first person to make me feel like my powers wasn't a curse. How could it be when it was the whole reason we met? It took us a while to understand our feelings, admittedly. She was so starstruck by my magic, and I was so desperate for affection. But I knew her for 10 years. There was plenty of time to figure it out. Of course, I don't know if I can face her now. She could have lived peacefully on the island if it weren't for me and my magic, painting a target on her back. Now I've caused all this chaos trying to avenge a woman who wasn't actually dead. I don't know, that last part sounds pretty romantic to me. I appreciate you trying to lighten the mood, but she probably doesn't want anything to do with me. I think she does. She misses you, Verena. I don't think she sees your magic as a burden, either. She's dedicated her life to teaching it to others. But there's only one way to verify how she feels. I know. I suppose she already knows I'm back in town. I at least owe her the courtesy of clearing things up face to face. Thank you for giving me someone to talk about all of this, though. Jarvis doesn't understand any relationship not built around amassing power. Anytime, Verena. Tell us about the gods. I did think it would Razier. 'Cause, I mean, that feels like a reasonable assumption to make, given the information I had at the time, and the themes of the game. And in a way, it was kind of a bad breakup. A bunch of shitty assholes burn down your house and you can't find your girlfriend? That's kind of a breakup. Sort of. There's still something that's bugging me. Specifically what you said about the gods and what they did to you. Yeah, so like, are our gods evil? Is it really that hard to believe that there are selfish and cruel people in a position of power? Well, when you put it like that, no. They already banished you once, though. Is it safe for you to come back to Reverie? Oh, they've probably already noticed I'm back. I'm actually shocked we haven't heard from them. I was counting on that. I thought they'd noticed Javis undoing their seal when he took control of the tower. But it's been days, and we haven't heard a peep out of them. Maybe they don't care anymore. Maybe I was just a minor nuisance to them, and they think I've done my time. Maybe the phones are down, so they haven't had anybody, like, tell them about it. Because the phones are down. Maybe they just... Someone cut the phone line, so the gods didn't hear about it. Except also the sun god did help us out, so maybe the sun god is, like, has realized they kind of did a shitty thing and is helping us out. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe. What I do know is that I'm done running from them. Reverie was my home, and revenge came on no. I'm not giving it up without a fight. Right on. I'm not sure how much help we could be, but if worse comes to worse, you've got allies in Greenridge. That's no small promise to make, Melody. I don't know, I'm feeling pretty invincible right now. I feel like I could kick a god's ass. You see, this is why I like you. Anything else on your mind? Maybe they're too busy, yeah, that could be it. Let's go home. You sure you're ready to return to Reverie? We are. You? Yes. Let's go home. Ah, Javis has been bubbled. You're back. You're okay. Don't scare us like that again. Hello, Javis. We need to talk. I'm so sorry for the insubordination, my queen. It'll never happen again, I assure you. You're damn right it won't. I told you, I'm over the whole queen thing. I'm done with the villain act. I need to move on with my life. I need to have a life on my terms. And you can join me or not. It's up to you. This isn't like you. You haven't been yourself since your battle with the beast. Did you suffer any head trauma in your battle? Did they perhaps wash your brain? What happened to the Verena I knew? The Verena you knew was just a shell of a woman indulging in a childish fantasy. That's not true. It wasn't a fantasy. Your power is real. Realer than anyone else's. And what good is power if it's not being used to help those I love? I'll say it again. We're not going back to the way things were. But you can stay, or not. Make amends. Live peacefully with your boys. Anything. So they did wash your brain. Claire, come here. I need your help with something. Very funny, my queen. This is the part where you stab the beast in the back and free me, correct? What are you whispering about? Javis? Yes? You're fired. What? Kaboom! And then Javis died. Or went to purgatory again. Where is he going to land? Hell if I know. But don't worry, he's hardly a threat without a staff or my resources behind him. Maybe he'll learn his lesson, maybe he won't. His choice. I just know I've wasted enough time and energy on that idiot. So, did we do it this time? I think you did. You guys, we did it! We saved the world! So this is what it feels like. How's it feel? Like every bone and muscle in my body hurts. That's because you almost died saving us. I don't know what I would have done if Verena didn't... Hey, don't underestimate yourself, Claire. Lesser witch wouldn't have been able to perform that ritual at all. She's one to keep an eye on, Miss Guardian. I agree, Samantha. I do love that kind of character. Javis was a very fun villain. Way ahead of you. Everyone here put their lives on the line to protect Greenridge and all of Reverie. Melody, Allison, I've never seen anything like what you two did. But Claire, to you in particular, I have to say, you did great. I'm proud I can say I have an ally like you. Thank you, Faith. That means a lot. But I couldn't have made it this far without all of you. And Melody, thanks for being there for me when I really needed it. That's what friends are for, Claire. Nice to meet you again on better terms, by the way, Verena. Likewise. Oh, and sorry for the whole, you know. I also love a character who hosts an evil game show, Robin. Javis was a very good villain. How long do you think you'll be in town? I'm here to stay. Reverie is my home. We'll have time to catch up in the future, though. For now... Wait! Ah, the boys. Oh, yeah. Kinda forgot about these guys. Yeah, just like dear old Dad. No invite to the final battle? Real nice, Pops. Where is Father? Verena kinda blasted him away. Oh. So, what now? Truthfully, I was getting tired of serving Father. Our first few weeks of being alive have been spent doing his bidding. But there is much more I would like to do on my own. He doted on us, but did he ever really appreciate our hard work? Nope. Despite all of my efforts, he has never once admitted that I am his favorite. Well, if you just want to hang around and promise not to cause any trouble, I'm sure you're welcome to stay. Right? A fresh start. Sure, why not? Screw it. Yes, I will be the best at hanging around. Mark my words, Harrys. Wonderful. I'll keep an eye on them, don't worry. Now, as I was saying, there's someone I have to see. Take care, everyone. Well, I think it's time for us to head back to Greenridge. Faith, you think you can warp us home? Actually, if it's okay, I think Alice and I will take the scenic route. Yeah, we'll catch up with you later. Sounds good. See you soon. Enjoy your victory lap, heroes. Come on, Mel. Let's go home. Killer... Oh! Homecoming! Melody's theme. That's cute. And yes, Killer Ray is competitive existing. That's wonderful. Razier. We said we're going the scenic route, but we're actually going through the warp zone. Okay, so endpoint is going to Melody's house. Good to know. Okay, time to talk to every single other person in the game. Because this is one of those playable epilogues, yes. Paula? Here to taunt me some more. I'm not in the mood. We were wondering where you went. You think I was going to stick around and get caught in the crossfire when Javis turned into that? How come you're all the way out here and not back in Greenridge? I don't belong there anymore. We both know that. Verena might regret what she did, but I don't. You could just stop being an asshole anytime. Nah. I'll at least give you this. You were right about me falling in with the wrong crowd. Verena was never actually going to take away your magic. What a joke. But I learned a lot about myself this week. I've got some new options now. We'll probably cross paths again one day, Goletta. Don't know where, don't know when, but I can't seem to get rid of you. When we do, I hope you're ready for another rematch. You're on, Paula. Whoop! Paula, your axe and your fishing rod. Girl. You have the distinct scent of someone who has recently been to another universe. You'll have to share the details with me sometime. Get out of my pits, you little freak. Hey kids, got any news scoops? You could say that. Hot damn! Care to share the details with us? Nope! You know what happened, but the monster activity has dried up around here. We don't have a story anymore. Honestly, thank God we can finally go home. And yes, fauna is very good. Back from your mysterious quest, I presume. Whatever you did, things have calmed down here. Just wanted to say thank you for taking the time to find my lost critters, even with other responsibilities on your plate. Might not have been the most important job in the grand scheme, but don't sweat it, Noelle. I mean, Fauna seems like somebody who has traversed space and time. Helping people is what we do. Yeah, not everything has to be a matter of saving the world. We had a direct positive impact on someone. That counts for something. That's a good outlook to have, Allison. If you ever need more help around here, you know who to call. Will do. Hey, you know, we may have learned some things about the history of this valley. You may have, or you did. We did. But I'm not sure how much we can tell you. Well, don't worry about it. You're not exactly primary sources, so I couldn't cite you anyway. Any account from you would just be Apocrypha. I mean, it's not like you met anyone who was alive when this place was destroyed, right? Right? We may have said too much. We have met 2 people from this time period. Seems business is slowing down with the monster activity back to normal. I'll be moving on to sell my wares elsewhere soon. Perhaps we'll meet again someday, somewhere, Miss Paladin. My, you've been busy, haven't you, my little heroes? Nobody seems to know the details of what happened at Mount Sappho, but the villain world is abuzz with speculation about you four. Not that I would have any connections to any underground villain networks, of course. I'd watch my back if I were you, though. You may have made some very powerful new enemies to deal with. A hero's work is never done, huh? You know, there are rumors going around that you guys fixed the problem that was driving the monsters crazy. My gear played some small part in that. Wow! Hey, you think you could carry around some business cards and send customers my way? Terrible at self-promotion. I'm also terrible at that. You should all give me money if you're able to. I have a Patreon. I've published a novel. Feel free to... There are ways to give me money if you want to give me money. You don't have to, but it is appreciated. Buy my book. It is Cursed World Initial Sparks. You can find it on anywhere that you can find books, which is like Amazon or Goodreads. There are many formidable opponents here. I will enjoy crushing each and every one of them. I mean, in a pacifistic manner, of course. Perhaps the rose person in the back will allow me to act as a bodyguard for the small, helpless animals. It can be, yeah, Robin. Looks like a lot of our recent visitors are starting to clear out. Guess business is going to slow down. Yeah, I should probably just be thankful I still have a tavern after what happened at Mount Sappho. For a second there, I was worried the island was about to become one big crater. Where did all the goblins go? Yeah, we'll probably see them elsewhere. A short time ago. Whew. Okay, Verena. This is it. You can do this. No, I can't. Melody was probably just saying Zinnia missed me to make me feel better. Or if she does miss me, I'll just scare her half to death popping up unannounced like this. Maybe if I just slide a note under her... Is someone... It is you. Hello, sweetheart. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm glad we get to see this. This is one of the things I wanted to see the most. I can't believe it. After all these years, I never thought I'd see you again. Neither did I. I thought I'd lost you. This whole time. Look, Verena, No, I get it. You don't have to say another word. It's been a long time. I know we were married, but I don't expect you to just accept me back into your life like that. I just had to see you again. What? No, that's not it. I thought you hated me because of everything that happened. How could I ever hate you? Because it was my fault. You taught me magic. That's what started it all. If I had just reminded my own business, you never would have been targeted by the gods. All the people we lost that day when the school was destroyed. That blood is on my hands, Verena. Zinnia, no! That's not how that works! I thought that's why you wanted revenge. Not on me specifically, but I started it. What? No, Zinnia, I was trying to avenge you! I was going to siphon a bunch of magic so I could go fight the gods. But when I heard that you were still alive, that changed everything. I admit I have complicated feelings about what happened, but I don't blame you. I could never. I was an adult, and I made the choice to share my magic with you on my own, knowing the risks. Because I loved you. I still do. I still have, all this time. And I still love you, Verena. Oh. I'm sorry I let you feel that way for so long. If I'd been able to return sooner, I would have in a heartbeat. Before I came here, I thought you must have hated me because of all the pain I caused you. Never, Verena. You helped me bring out something incredible in me all those years ago. I may have gone into hiding, but I never let go of my magic. My last keepsake from that time in my life. And I've been passing on our teachings to new generations in secret all this time. Not even the gods could keep you down. That's the Zinnia I knew. But now that you're here, what now? I don't quite know. I'm playing it by ear. But I'm back, and I'm not leaving without a fight this time. I don't exactly have a place to stay, though. I hate to impose, but... Oh, come on, you don't even have to ask. Of course you can stay. I'll put on some tea. We've got 1,000 years worth of catching up to do. That's lovely. Oh, this is where Clockman is. Enjoying the view. Oh, Claire is here. Sorry, are we interrupting something? Oh, hey, no, it's okay. I just wanted to give Verena this. Verena's spellbook. Ah, my old spellbook. Now this brings back memories. I think it's best if it returns to its proper owner, rather than staying with me. I've caused enough trouble with it already. You certainly have. But that trouble started the complex sequence of events that led me to reuniting with my wife. I think you should keep it, Claire. You'll put it to better use than I will. It's the least I can do to show my gratitude. Hey! Wow! Thank you, Verena. Actually, on that note, I also wanted to propose something. Oh? I'd like to study magic with you two. There's a lot I still don't know about magic, but I know a thing or two about how it's used here on Reverie today. Oh, street-level magic. Fascinating. I was definitely impressed by what I saw at Mount Sappho. And Zinnia has all the formal training. Well, you probably know magic from other universes. Together, I think we could teach each other a thing or two. I like that Claire's ending is, what if I made a witch's coven? I think I would like that very much. Likewise, I think that's a wonderful idea. Awesome. Well, okay, I'll get out of your hair now. We'll be in touch, though. Bye for now, my little protege. Protege? You're still trying to be all cool around our students, huh? I can't help it. Uh-huh, sure. Adorable. This is a stupid question, but is it in our inventory? No, it is not. We won't bug you for long either. We just wanted to check in on you. We hadn't seen Zinnia since before the battle, after all. But it looks like everything worked out here. Better than we could have hoped for. I look forward to getting to know you all under less dire circumstances. I'm sure you'll be seeing me around Greenridge. It's quite the cozy little town you've got there. Maybe I could stand to leave my cave more often too. We'll have to show you around, give you the grand tour. I'm sure there are some new dating spots that weren't around a few thousand years ago. Yes, perhaps. Oh, and you're still as easily flustered as always, I see. I can't help it. We'll take care of you two. Well, take care, rather. Okay, this is just the same dialogue. Okay, no. Hey, Dream Knight, how you doing? Hello again, young ones. I can sense that a great change has occurred within both of you since we last spoke. I can rest easily knowing that Reverie is in good hands. Well, that's lovely. We don't have to revisit every place we pass through on our journey. I'm pretty beat, Mel. Let's stop by the places where people live, see how everyone's doing. No, I need to talk to the guy who was selling merch for the Sun God. I need to interrogate that. We can head back to your place through Greenridge when we're ready to call it a day. I need to interrogate the God Man. Dang it. Okay, that leads to Greenridge, so let's go to Mumford. What happens if I go here? Yep. Yeah, you're right, Samantha. You are right. Thanks a bunch for fixing the internet. I'll miss being able to look up picture cowboy hats at my leisure. Things have been going back to normal. Finally, Stretch and I can shoot each other with blanks in peace. Dudes rock. Don't forget that you're welcome in our humble town anytime. We're forever in your debt after all you done for us. Thank you for bringing peace back to the wasteland. I can go back to gathering scrap for my art projects now. I really want to fill the town with my flowers. I can't wait to see what you do with the place. Seems your journey has come to an end. Guess my work here is done. But you didn't do anything. So, the deed is finally done. Our phone reception is back, so he must have dealt with Javis. Hope he really gave that guy what was coming to him after he terrorized both our towns. You know we did, Neff. He doesn't stand a chance. Hell yeah. I'm sure you're tired of hearing people thank you for saving Mumford, but for real, I don't know what we could have done without you. Not to mention you saving us back at the crypt, helping me figure out who I am. You sure had a busy week. You don't know the half of it. You're right, I know. But I do know things have been more fun here with you around. We'll have to catch up more next time you're in town. Actually, hey, you know what? You two, Claire and Jody, are free next weekend. Come to my place. We can have movie night with Ipsy. Glyph can't fit through the door, but we can open a window for her to watch too. Hell yeah! Sounds like a plan. I hear you finished the quest you were on. Consider yourselves lucky that you didn't require my necromantic services. Although if you do somehow manage to die, the offer is still on the table. Hey, fantastic news! The interference that was messing with all our machines is gone. Pharaohbots out in the desert have finally settled down. Normalcy has returned to Mumford. And I no longer have a constant mild migraine. I have a feeling this was your doing. Perhaps. Yeah, I get it. The humble paladin won't brag about her heroic exploits. But seriously, thank you. I'm gonna miss you guys so much! Hey, we're not going anywhere. Yeah, come on, we still only live a few miles away. We'll be back. Especially because there's gotta be more treasure to scavenge for out there in the desert to help pay their bills. Yeah, you're not wrong. Good, I hate goodbyes. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us, though. Are you trying to say goodbye to my grabby claws? Stop! That's too adorable! I feel right at home here. Nobody thinks I'm weird for the way I dress here. They just think I'm weird for my horrifying body made of a dark ichor. Which is just the way I like it. They don't think I'm weird for being a cowboy. They just think I'm weird for being made out of darkness and death. Fucking love Clinton. I think Clinton is my favorite of the boys. When I open this place, I hope that people with interesting stories might stay here. But boy, the guests I've had this week. I bet you could give Amelia's stories a run for the money now, huh? Oh, speaking of her, have you seen my mom around? She said she was heading to Greenridge. Good to know. You sure seem chipper. You saved the world or something? Yeah, something like that. I see the things I taught you about spellbooks were put to good use. I'm afraid I have nothing left to teach you. The students have become the masters. So did those books I sold you end up coming in handy? Yes, they did. Mostly. Handier than you could ever know. Neat. Well, don't forget to tell your friends. You're still alive! Well, okay then. I'm glad that's just like... Yep, that's Bartholomew. Just, you're not dead. In my infinite wisdom, I see that my work here is done. I'm not sure how much you actually helped us. I understand. You aren't sure because my help was incalculable. Yeah, sure thing, buddy. I hope Verena doesn't mind looking at this old statue. It raises too many questions if we took it down or updated it. I still let them do most of the talking. The heroes return! We've been trying to work on a song to tell the tale of our righteous quest to save you from that prison. Keyword is trying. It turns out it's hard to rhyme with non-Euclidean. Ophidian? Amphibian? Obstridian? Looks like trying to finish this song will be our next righteous quest as bards! Something tells me we're going to have a position open here at Piggledy soon. Knew this day would come. The adventuring work had to take off eventually. I'm happy for you. Sure we'll still be seeing plenty of Claire around here, though. Oh, hi, Claire. It was just telling me the amazing story of what happened at Mount Sappho. Or at least the part she says she's allowed to share. Guess a lot of it would go over my head anyway. The important part is that Jarvis won't be threatening Piggledy's anytime soon. Aw, thanks, Claire. I bet you and Claire are happy you'll finally have some quiet time together, huh? Oh my god, yeah, with everything that's happened, I almost forgot you two finally started dating. Finally. Writing was on the wall for a long time, Claire. Yeah, now you know how everyone else felt with you and Melody constantly all over each other for years. Touché. It'll be nice, though. Claire promised no adventurer business this weekend, so we're gonna do something together. First date. I'm so excited. Any specific plans? I'm leaving it up to Beverly. She said she wants to surprise me. But no snarky comment from Allison about how it's usually me orchestrating the crazy surprises. Nah, I'm all snarked out. I'm just happy for you two. Thanks, Allison. What's with that accusatory look? No, I'm not always here having tea. I'll have you know I'm off doing lots of important adventure work, just like you guys. You just so happen to always catch me here during my breaks. Now what I wonder is, can we talk to the forest ranger that is in the forest area, and any of the people who were, I guess not, who were in the opossum bar? I guess not, which is fine. Peace and quiet at last. But I wonder, will I start to miss the excitement of this past week? Nope, I'm still filing reports from the attack. Not gonna miss it. That's a mood. You've really been raising the bar for us, you know? Province is coming up with a new training regimen so we can keep up with you guys. Think you might be going overboard, but it's nice to have some new goals to aspire to. Haven't felt this excited to see myself improve in years. How about you try talking to my face instead of my armpit? Melody, holy crap! I knew you could do it. I mean, okay, I didn't think you'd have to save the world on your first week. That's bananas. But I knew you were capable of great things. And when you guys beat us in the ring, that sealed the deal for me. You're destined for greatness. Thank you, Holly. What made you think about me, though? You know what? In some ways, you remind me of myself growing up. I always wanted to be a healer and help people, but I was big and clumsy. People made fun of me, said I'd be a bad fit. So instead of being ashamed, I owned it. Found my own way to be a paladin, that can be soft and caring, and also deliver a mean pile driver. I think he ended up figuring out something similar, just coming from the opposite direction. Couldn't be more proud. Thanks for always having my back, Holly. I like that. I suppose Faith was right about you after all. Thank you for your help, Novas. The Green Ridge Paladin Brigade is in your debt. But don't expect this to become a regular occurrence. Understood, ma'am. Good. I was hoping to see you two. I hope this goes without saying, but no one else can know the specifics of what happened this week. I know it's unfair. You did something truly, absolutely incredible, and you can't tell anyone what really happened. But, no, we understand. Say no more, Faith. Probably for the best that nobody knows where their new neighbor Verenak really came from. I mean, it would be nice if things went better than the last time she was living on Reverie. I don't think she wants that heat. Thank you. I'm glad we're on the same page. That being said, after what you did, you might just have some more adventuring work in store in the future, courtesy of the Guardian's office. If you think you're up for the workload, that is. You know it. After we had some time to recuperate, of course. Probably shouldn't even use magic for a few days. Oh, absolutely. Jody and I were thinking the same thing. Yeah, now that Greenridge is safe, I've finally convinced Faith to take a vacation. Don't know where we're going yet. On a week off, we'll do both of us good. Wow, a whole week? I know, it's a long time for Greenridge to be without its guardian, but... I mean, we've got the artist formerly known as the goddess of magic living here now. I think we'll be safe for a few days. You deserve it, Faith. We wouldn't have been able to get through all this without you. Go have some fun with your girlfriend. Bring me back a souvenir, Jody. Like what? I don't know. Cool rock or something. Can do. Well, that was lovely. We should probably figure out whose house this was, huh? Probably. This ended up not being the most sustainable business anyway. Yeah, you were only customers. Couldn't imagine why. Pepper also tried to buy something from us, but she wanted to pay us with her grandfather's stray beard hairs. We had to deliberate on that for a few hours. She said they were like super magic. Well, maybe you should try finding something more age-appropriate to sell. Like fireworks! Yeah, like, wait, no! We could go into asbestos removal. That's worse! These are getting worse, not better. I'm sure they'll figure it out eventually. I love these kids. What do you mean that they just turned over somebody's house into a shop? They don't... I thought this would be their house. Wild. Mom! I like what you've done with the place, Allison. If I'd known you were stopping by, I probably would have tidied up more. Please, I'm here to see you, not your house. And personally, I'm just relieved that you're okay. Faith filled me in on what happened. That was no small feat you just accomplished. That took real guts. I'm proud of you, kiddo. Thanks, Mom. So, how were things back in Mumford during the final battle? Turns out, having me hold down the fort was the right call. Chaos on your end meant the electronic disturbances bothering the feral bots got a lot worse. We barely managed to hold them off until you fixed the root problem. Another heroic exploit for the citizens of Mumford to remember their great savior for, huh? Maybe, but the whole time I just wanted to be there by your side, making sure you were okay. Guess I've just got to accept my little girl is all grown up. Not too grown up to turn down help when she needs it, though. Actually, hey, how long are you going to be in town? Not sure, but probably at least a week or two, huh? Why? How about you and I go do some treasure hunting together while you're here? Now you're talking. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Oh, and before I forget, this place does seem a little cramped for two people. When do you think you'll be moving in together? Okay, we should probably go. Yeah, I think we're going to go crash the Melodies. See you around, Mom. Oh, that's adorable. Well, we did it. Between your experiences and my careful note-taking, we filled out a bestiary. There's a lot of cool foes in there, huh? Yep, and the whole thing is completely worthless. What? Why? Well, as I've been complaining about in my notes this whole time, many of the interdimensional monsters you fought were total nonsense. Funny little videotape guys, giant gumball machine, most of an eggs, plural. God, the fucking eggs still get me. Nobody's gonna believe this, even if it is all true. Not to mention, do you think your new friends like Neff and Glyph will appreciate being in a published bestiary? I guess you have a point. You also left a bunch of details out about what was actually going on. There's a whole entry in the end that you wouldn't even let me look at. It's complicated. Sorry, Mona, face orders. That one's top secret. Well, even if this isn't going to be my big break in the world of monster research, there is a silver lining. I held up my end of the deal. Now Claire's got to get her crap out of the meeting room. It was all worth it in the end just for that. And in the end, don't you think you'll actually miss having Claire around here? No. Well, maybe. I've developed a bit more respect for what she does over the course of assembling this bestiary, but she still can't use the library as her office. Guess it's about time for the Novas to start looking for a more proper guild headquarters then, anyway. Ah, there's Balloon Boy. Don't you get tired of all these sunny days? A nice summer blizzard might spice things up. We're good, but thanks. I never did figure out who painted this tent on the ground. Danger! Danger! Oh, okay, just immediately to her house, huh? Okay. Ready to call it a night, Mel? That night. The irony of it all. We finally get the internet and phone service back. We're reconnected with the outside world. And we can't tell anyone the full story of what really happened. Like anyone would believe us, even if we could. You have a point there. And besides, we know what we did. I'm proud of myself, and for once I'm not terrified of my future. That matters more than all the external validation in the world, I'd say. Yeah, Shadow the cat. Wonderful cat, fella son. Speaking of the future, any big plans for tomorrow? There's a whole world out there for us to see now that we don't have an apocalypse to avert. God, I hadn't even begun to think about that yet. Really just getting started, huh? But for tomorrow, the main thing on the agenda is going to be sleeping in until noon and appreciating how comfortable it is in this bed with you. Sounds like a plan. I still just can't believe how incredible we were back there. You were totally fearless. You want to know the truth? I was still terrified the whole time. I think I've got one big heroic moment like that in me per year, tops. Maybe that's enough. That's a win in my book, Mel. Well, time for some shut-eye. Good night, Melody. Love ya. Love you too, Allison. Thank you very much, Bobby Schroeder, for creating this wonderful game. We're going to let the credits play. Well, that was Super Lesbian Animal RPG. That was a lovely, lovely game. I really liked it. It was just so very heartwarming from beginning to end. Kyle Smealy, you're responsible for the eggs. I'll destroy you! That's a joke. Seriously, though, all of the people in this are incredible. They did a wonderful job. I don't really know if I have much to say about the game. It was really, really good. I will say her initially stated statement on what her goal was to retake all of her magic and reset the world. And it kind of, between acts, changed. But I could see that as Verena being like, I'm going to present myself as some sort of evil queen, just to make you fucking scared. And hiding what her actual motive is, because, well, of course they're just awful people and deserve to die. A wizard photo provided by Shutterstock user Sergo1972. Thank you very much for that. The wizard was great. And yeah, there is a lot they could do with the sequel for this. But yeah, I liked it a lot. Here's a thought that I will say about this. It did not overstay its welcome, if that makes sense. Because this is a very popular, emotionally driven indie RPG, and I've seen people play like Omori, or honestly, I can only think of Omori at this time, where they're very good, but they do feel like they overstay their welcome a little bit, from what I saw of them. And I feel like Super Lesbian Animal RPG is exactly the length that it needed to be to deliver a very good experience. And yes, you are correct, Robin. Never forget a wizard. But But yeah, this was a very, very good time. I liked it a lot. The mechanics were quite, they were interestingly deep in a way that some RPGs don't have. Oh, yay, that's so cute. See you next adventure, someday, somewhere. But yeah, I really enjoyed the game. I liked the story. I really liked the characters. I liked the little moments throughout all of it. One thing that I do very much like is that I like that all of Melody's problems were focused on things that she could actually solve, which is learning to, like, get through the self-doubt and stuff. There wasn't any, like, Harmony didn't have any, like, negative things to say about, like, her as about her, you know what I mean. I'm bad at explaining things. Point is, it was good. It was good, and didn't make me feel sad in a bad way. It made me feel emotional in a good way. That was silly. Ignore that I said that. But yeah, it was a lovely game. Very good time. I forgot to sell my mummy daggers to get extra money. It's fine. And thank you for your recommendation, Razir. It was a very good game to play. So, as we know, Sunday is going to be more Stranger in Paradise. And as for what we're going to do next Thursday, I do actually have something in mind for what we're going to do next Thursday. So, next time, join me on Thursday so I can tell you a little story about a cave. For now, though, let's do a raid over to somebody. If there's anybody live at the moment, anyway. No one's really up for that. But okay, have a good night, everybody. See you on Sunday, and then Thursday again. Take care, and have a lovely rest of your day.